Hello survivors, and welcome to another silly Saturday. In today's video we are on the the Death Knight. You can do this on the Pyromancer or the Chaos Mancer as well. You don't need to use the Death Knight specifically. Even on the Paladin it works pretty well. That is because we are using the aura skills. Now when I started this I didn't think of using singular focus to get multiple of the same skill. I thought, let's go and use all of the aura skills on one character without duplicating them. And the problem with that is there were only 4 aura skills, and then 1 buff on the Chaos Knight. So maybe doing it on Paladin or the Chaos Bringer is probably better, just so you can get the extra auras where the Chaos Knight doesn't have that. So unfortunately we are rocking Chaos Wave. It is area chaos, that's okay, it's not the end of the world. And we haven't been leveling it up, it's just got a bit of points in the area modifier. But anyway, before we get into showing this one, we don't have the AoE up. It really doesn't show anything amazing. We'll put it on for the very beginning. The only thing is with, I think it's combustion causing the problem, but when combustion gets too big, it causes a graphical issue for the top half of the screen. So I'll show you that now. But also just some things. The reason I didn't restart this on a different character is our very first 2 levels were 2 of the aura skills. And this is actually quite a difficult one to get to. Because we have to roll with 3 skill mastery runes, and that's adding 24 extra additional skills into our pool. So a very difficult one to grab. We were very lucky to get them very quickly, and that's why I decided, we're not going to change up. We actually landed up getting Aura of Chaos from unconventional start. We landed up getting exposed weakness on the next level, and then combustion straight after that. So it was a very good start for us, and that's why we went that. But let's keep going, and enough of the explanations for the skill over there. So this is what they all look like in full bloom. Actually it looks fine. We can keep the graphics on for a little bit. It's just Chaos Wave is going to cause that little bit of a flash every now and then, and we won't be able to see. But as you can see, the other auras of the red and the other colors, you can see them quite nicely over here, whereas combustion has caused this tear in reality over here. So it just bugs me. So we're actually going to turn it down just a little bit. Again, that's just how it is. You can see it still over here where it is darker over there and lighter over there. Again, it's always been an issue over there since the inception of the game. Combustion, when its aura gets too big, causes this weird thing. I don't know. We'll have to put a bug report in for the developers to look at that and go from there. But otherwise we are just looking for pure damage. We're only going to be grabbing the area of effect modifiers if it's just your expansion one. Otherwise we aren't really too interested in it. Otherwise we have more than enough area on all of them anyway. And then just some interesting things to note is you can stack the negative effect buffs, the negative effect passives like Impending Doom. We actually have 6 of them. What that means is when we apply a stack of Doom, there will be a 50% chance of applying 6 stacks of Dazed. And then the damage number, just something to clarify. I did speak to the developer about this just for clarification so that everyone understands how it works. What happens is, excuse me, what happens is if you do have, let's say, multiple stacks of something, let me see if I can grab them anywhere along here on the side. There's spontaneous combustion. So as you can see, it says it deals 198 damage. That is when 2 stacks of it have been applied. So every 2 stacks is going to be 198 damage. If you have 4 stacks, you've got to just double that number and so forth. So that's why when you see the damage number going up based on the combustion level, so let's say if I had to pick up another combustion over here, so we'll take venomous because I've already got one over here. So we're doing 132 damage when I grab this, and now it says we got 2 and we're doing 264 damage. What that means is that's the damage for 2 stacks of venomous, not per stack, because now, because we have 2 venomous, every time we apply poison, we're going to be applying 2 stacks of the poison at once. So that's just in case you didn't understand or know that, just so you kind of get that now. Alright, so first boss down. This is on 0 curse. Again, very difficult to do, and not necessarily something we could do on a higher curse level. So that's why my silly Saturdays are done on 0 curse. Obviously, if we had to do something like summons or something like that, it would be on full curse because they're just completely broken. But, you know, that's just a whole nother story altogether. Okay, again, just looking for damage, multicast, and area. Cooldown, we do have enough cooldown that all of them are up all the time, so we're not too worried about cooldown. We also have Bloodlust, which is missing about a second of its own cooldown. There we go, we just fixed that. So, no, it's missing a 0.9 of a second of its cooldown, and that's going to be just, you know, for the extra cooldown on all the other skills. But we just landed up getting the final duration increase for Bloodlust, so now we can just get potency upgrades for it. We don't have to worry about cast frequency or duration anymore. It will be up 24/7. So now we can just stack damage, we can stack crit and things like that. Because we do have exposed weakness, we've also got brutal strike. We do have to make sure we do have full crit as well, so that we are able to deal all of that damage. Now, I'm not leveling up Chaos Wave. I don't really want to see its damage outshining the auras, because this was meant to be an aura build. So that's why we aren't doing Chaos Wave upgrades. We're only looking for upgrades to the aura skills. If we do get like a damage increase to Chaos because we have 2 Chaos skills, then we will take it, but otherwise we're not interested in it. Okay, perfect, he's dead. This is going really smoothly. There we go, there's the last crit. So now we are on 100% crit. There's no chance that our attacks aren't critting. And then we've also got the 6 Dazed to Doom, so we are applying a lot of Dazed as well to enemies. And we've also got 2 Hypothermias. We got Gangrene, Debilitating Plague. I think we've got all of them. Poisonous Blood. We've got Brutal Strike somewhere in here as well. And we've just got every single one of them, and now they just start stacking. So we actually going to lock the legendary over there. Perfect. Damage upgrades, grab these. Area of effect for a nice huge chunk of AoE adding over there. And we might have to start standing still. I don't know how YouTube's going to like this or not, because as soon as we start adding area and things like that, it does make things very horrible for it. But we just lower the special effect a little bit more, and that should make it a little bit clearer for us. Also, the Chaos Wave, you know, the fact that it's there just bugs me, because I really didn't want it in the build. Oh man. So unfortunate that, you know, my RNG was just too good in this run to restart it, because trying some of these can take so long to get right, and to get it on the first attempt is just a miracle. So I had to run with it. So it just is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, so next boss dead within seconds. Obviously I think Chaos Wave is doing Chaos Wave. Chaos Aura, or Aura of Chaos, is dealing the most amount of damage, being Chaos. Beacon of Light will do quite a bit. It does apply Confused as well, which does make us take less chance of being hit, which is fantastic defense wise. Very good on the Paladin as well if you are running builds on him. So, you know, just a skill to keep your eye out on as well. Sounds like we have bugged the volume of the enemies though, unless it's just those miners that make the noise. Nah, it's just the miners that make those noise. When they're all dead, the noise goes away and you're like, whoa, what's going on with my game? Okay, Alexi, you're dead. And then one more boss to go, and it really hasn't taken that long at all. Here's another impending doom. Very good luck over here with those. Some more damage upgrades, damage increase over there, and more multicast for us. So very good run. Some really nice upgrades as well. Some really good starting upgrades like the exposed weakness as well as the brutal strikes, and it just helps to get the build up and off of the ground going, you know, forward. man. We are actually going to have another video out today, so do keep your eyes peeled on that. Either would have been released before or after this. I haven't actually made my mind up for it just yet, but more than likely going to be a little bit later than this video, so you know, don't miss out on it if you think that, oh no, I only do one a day. For tomorrow and Sunday I will most likely have done you know, more than one, so do keep your eyes peeled for that. But let's go last 5 skill points. Doesn't really matter what we put them in because it is over. And there we go. So that was it. A really little fun, stay still and not really worry where the enemy you know, build is. Funny enough, Beacon of Light dealing the most amount of damage and then Combustion. So I really didn't think that. I really thought Aura of Chaos would have done the most amount of damage, but it came third there. And then Unholy Aura, and then Chaos Wave because we didn't really want to upgrade it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe survivors. Until next time, cheers.